happening is people are going to resist police. Anytime a police officer, sometimes people will actually be in the wrong. I know that's hard to imagine, okay, and they still act up when it comes to a police officer. And a lot of times, and I've had run-ins because I go too fast or don't make a complete stop, and nothing like this ever happens to me. You know why? Because I comply. I don't resist. I don't get an attitude. A lot of people in the Black community get attitude with police officers. They are angry. They have been fed this constant fast food, junk food diet of liberalism that is constantly telling them America hates you. The police hate you. They're coming after you. I want to clear that up right now. That is not true. People are committing crimes, which means somebody got to call the police on you. This man, Corey Ruiz, was in the middle of stealing. And then he fell on the bike, and I think he might have ran a little bit and they caught up with him. But he was committing a crime. If you're not committing a crime, then the police would not be called on you. Gee, fancy that. You won't have the police called on you. People don't want to take responsibility for the junk, the mess that they do. Full stop. Y'all stop it. Don't you get out here and start acting crazy with police officers, attacking police officers, getting an attitude with police officers. You know you're doing wrong, and then you want to resist arrest.
Got a remarkable story today, and remarkable is the word here, a perseverance in the face of great injustice. Joyce Watkins spent decades in prison for a crime she did not commit because of bad science. A former boyfriend, also wrongly convicted, died in prison. According to the Innocence Project, false or misleading forensic evidence is a factor in nearly a quarter of all wrongful convictions in this country. Erin Moriarty is here with this particular story. Erin, this is just heartbreaking on many levels.
But it was an honor to meet Joyce. What happened to Joyce Watkins and her boyfriend, Charlie Dunn, is scary because it could happen to anyone. Hundreds of people have been convicted because of so-called forensic sciences that are later discredited. And as you will see in this case, it's an error that can take years or even a lifetime to correct.
My family is my life. My niece is my nephew. That's my life.
Late on the night of June 26, 1987, Joyce Watkins drove from her home in Tennessee to pick up her great niece, who had been staying with a relative in Kentucky for 2 months. Almost immediately, Watkins could tell something was wrong and took the child in the morning to the emergency room. The 4-year-old, seen here as she was transferred to Vanderbilt Medical Center in Nashville, was suffering from head and vaginal injuries and died a day later. Joyce, did it ever occur to you at that moment that you would be accused of her death?
No.
But they questioned you?
Yes. They asked me what happened to her. I told them I didn't know. I couldn't tell them something that I didn't know because I don't know.
Despite evidence that the child had been injured while in Kentucky, Watkins and her boyfriend Charlie Dunn became suspects after an assistant medical examiner, visually observing the child's bruises, mistakenly determined that she had been injured during the 9 hours she was with the couple.
Everybody just got laser focused on Joyce and Charlie.
Jason Gitchner is a senior attorney with the Tennessee Innocence Project.
It didn't matter that they cooperated with the investigation, that they kept meeting with the police over and over again without a lawyer and saying, we didn't do this. Come take whatever evidence you want.
Watkins and Dunn were both convicted and sent to prison for life.
It took everything away from us. It took us from our families, him from his kids, took us from everything we worked for.
Over the years, they tried and failed to get their convictions overturned. In 2015, while still incarcerated, Charlie Dunn died of throat cancer. Later that year, after 27 years in prison, Watkins was released on parole. What was your mission at that point?
To prove our innocence.
Last summer, the Conviction Review Unit of the Davidson County District Attorney's Office released a report finding that the methods used by the medical examiner have been largely discredited and determined that Joyce Watkins and Charlie Dunn are actually innocent.